the first subject that we're gonna get into, man, is we're gonna start with basketball this time. Jason Williams, I think he just went on one of these shows. I think it's Udonis Haslam's show, but he was actually they talked to him about Kyrie Irving. Let's see what he said about Kyrie Irving.
Like when I watched Kyrie finish package, like he worked on that every single day, over and over and over and over again.
Right.
Same thing you said. You did it 30,000 times. You used it 2 or 3 times in the game.
Yeah, Kyrie got that thing on a string,
buddy.
Best ever.
Just real quick, so he called Kyrie the best ever. Do I think Kyrie is the most electric and most refined ball handler ever? I do. I think he is. I think he's the greatest ever to do it. But I want to take that into a different path, because a lot of times when a guy has a ball handle like that, I've been hearing a lot. They arguing it. They argued it on the Shannon Sharp podcast with Gilbert Arenas. Kyrie, they're saying Kyrie is the most skilled player ever. When it comes to basketball, honestly, I think Kyrie is one of the most skilled. Here, Meech is. Meech, we already introduced you, bro. But we talking about Kyrie Irving.
What up?
Yeah. We said you were shy, that's why you ran away. But yeah, he's back now.
Shot, brother.
You were shy.
You said what?
I said you were shy, that's why you left real quick. You didn't want to get me.
Shy guy. Shot, brother.
But when it comes down to it, I want to talk about who do you guys think is one of the most skilled basketball players ever. All right. Of course, I got to put you guys' guy in it, LeBron. I would say LeBron would be the most skilled basketball player ever, because when it comes to basketball, it's how many skills do you have, not who's the most refined, who looks better, because Kyrie does look better than LeBron, but that doesn't mean he's more skilled than LeBron. He just makes it look better because he's smoother than LeBron. All right. It's Chris Paul. You got Steve Nash. But when it comes down to it, James Harden is another one who's very skilled. But on the defensive end, it's a skill to defense too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't play defense. You know what I'm saying? It is a skill to it. So when it comes down to all aspects of the game, passing, dribbling, IQ, footwork, 3-level scorer. Can you score from on the inside of the paint? Can you score in the mid-range? Can you score at the 3-point line? Do you have the sidestep? Do you have all these things? I mean, pivot, spins, all this. Kobe is another one as well. What I would like to say is I think LeBron James is probably the most skilled basketball player, if you ask me. Because when I look at everything when it comes to basketball, LeBron scores from all 3 levels. Is he the best at all 3 levels? No, he's not. Excellent passer. Footwork is fantastic. Able to dribble, yes. IQ, probably the best of all time when it comes to LeBron. His IQ is ridiculous. I just watched that JJ Redick podcast. Fantastic if you're a basketball head.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, I would say LeBron. And then Chris Paul, Steve Nash. Steph Curry is another one too. But number one for me is going to be LeBron. So, George, we'll start with you. Who you got as the most skilled basketball player?
You know what?
This is so many players. There's so many players.
It is so many. Like you say, if you're talking about skill, obviously LeBron. That's easy for me to say. But I'll be honest with you, I think maybe probably truth be told, Kobe, man. Because Kobe, with his skill, he also had that mentality, which we all know, which is the Mamba mentality, right? And so He played defense for a long time. He can get anywhere on the court, get his shot off. I seen a highlight, and Mike, you probably know, I forgot who he was playing against. Kobe kind of got trapped on the wing in the corner. He made one move, turned the other way, flung a three up, and it was bottoms. It was bottoms, right?
It's one of his classic moves is spinning away from the double.
Truth be told, I used to thought Kobe made a lot of lucky shots.
Right.
Honestly, every shot Kobe ever hit, he practiced that shot. Every shot. His footwork was maniacal. They called him psychotic, so I think Kobe's up there. I do think Kyrie, ball handling, man, that boy is something to behold, dribbling that ball. Got it on the screen. The English he put on the backboard when he lays it up there against the bigger guys in the league, he does very, very well. It's so many, man. I think Steph has underrated handles, score all 3 levels, can use his body very well. His defense leaves a little bit to be desired, obviously, but I think Steph's up there. So I mean, it's so many people, man. But I think for right now,
when you add in skill, doesn't passing have to be a part of that? That's why I think LeBron and Chris Paul and those type of dudes and Steve Nash, they different because Chris Paul had a handle, but he can also pass you open. He can create for others, which is a skill in itself that Kyrie really don't have. Kobe really.
Hold on.
Kyrie has it, but it's not at the Chris Paul level. Is what I'm saying.
Sure, because I think Chris is a pure point guard.
Yeah, he's a pure point guard. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I know Kyrie can pass, Dante. I know basketball.
That boy's a diamond now.
Pass like LeBron.
What's the criteria on skill? Like
what I was saying is because Gilbert Arenas broke it down very well to Shannon Sharp. He was like, most people look at skill from just the offensive end of what you can do on offense, but he's talking about passing, not just can you scoring wise skill, but passing. You know what I'm saying? Making other players better. All those things are skill. Defense is a skill, if you ask me. That a lot of people don't understand that, but playing great defense is a skill. You know what I'm saying? That's just something. Guys that are good on defense, bro. Some of them is God given, but a lot of them they put a lot of work into it to be a great defender.
You gotta want to,
and you got to know tendencies. You got to know player tendencies when you come to defense.
I keep it a being. We know the context for real. What they was talking about was offense. So if we going just like with the pure context of what they was talking about on offense, I do think that Kyrie is the most skilled player ever, and that's the reason being. If you put Kyrie's skill package, like what he can do as a player, on any human being, like on any person, they're gonna be a superstar. If they bigger, stronger, like if LeBron had Kyrie's skill package, LeBron would have been broke the scoring title. Had broke the score record. He would have been he would average. He still would average the same amount of assists. He would average the same amount of rebounds. Now defensively, LeBron gonna be LeBron. But as far as in like offensive talent, Kyrie can score. He can post up. He can hit middies. He can score left, like using both hands. Clearly, we just saying he can score any level using either hand.
So is passing a skill or a God-given talent?
It's a talent because it come with awareness. It come with IQ.
Yeah. And
Kyrie got a lot of that. So it's like when Kyrie want to be a dimer, he do that. We didn't see it.
So you saying Kyrie over James Harden of all of them? Kyrie's the most skilled basketball player of all
James Harden, he took advantage of situations. Like he took advantage of calls. Like he great. But like as far as in skill, like
if y'all got anything y'all want to say, man, put it in there, man. Who y'all think is well? But I'm gonna stay with LeBron on this one. I just think it's LeBron on this one. And I'm going with LeBron, but I just do. I mean,
let me ask you this real quick, Mike. Would you take a 6'2" non-athletic LeBron or a 6'2" non-athletic Kyrie?
What's the difference? Both of them non-athletic.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Kyrie not really that much. Which package would you take?
Like package wise?
Like which skill? Like
the reason
what
why
abilities
LeBron
would you want?
is good because it's the skill plus his physical size.
Exactly. Which is why you and would you rather take a LeBron built package with LeBron skills or LeBron built with Kyrie's?
I get what you're saying. Kyrie's is better. He's more offensively refined than LeBron.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's what makes him. That's why I say he's the.
What about James Harden then?
I would take Kyrie's. I would take Kyrie's over anybody because he could post. If you put him on as a center, you up going crazy.
You'll take it over Steps.
Yeah, he can post up, bro. Like Kyrie can post up.
I might take Steps package over Kyrie.
Me too.
Kyrie can post up, dog.
So we talking about today's player or like
ever
all time.
All right. Well, it's funny that y'all say LeBron like the coldest, sorriest skilled dude ever though to me.
Sorry.
No. Listen to what I said. He's the coldest, sorriest skilled dude ever.
It don't look
Think
good.
Exactly. Think what I'm saying. Like with Kyrie, it's fluid. With Chris Paul, it's fluid. Think about that weak step back that LeBron gonna do. Everybody knows he's gonna do. He's gonna spin the ball, but he's gonna make it though.
Stop saying
hold on, B.
Don't tell you think that move was cold?
LeBron, or are you talking about Cavaliers LeBron?
I think it's a good. I think it's a good space.
Wait, but you got to go back. You can't think about the days. You got to think about LeBron in his prime too.
But LeBron in his prime was just bigger, stronger, faster, more athletic than everybody else. Was he really?
He was really skilled.
He was really skilled.
How was he skilled? What did he do that was a super skill?
He's a 3-level scorer.
3-level scorer.
Bro. He was not a 3-level scorer.
Wait,
he couldn't shoot.
How couldn't he shoot? And he got 40,000 points. How could he?
Jump shot?
So who can shoot that? Wait, so if
he
let me. He dunked 20 times a game. Oh no, he dunked in like 20 layups a game.
So LeBron was just knocking down jumpers the whole game.
LeBron been knocking down jumpers his entire career.
No, he has not. No, he has not.
LeBron been shooting his entire career.
He has not.
So wait a minute. You trying to say LeBron has never had a jumper?
I didn't say never, but it wasn't that good until he got older. Like maybe his second year in Miami. Maybe his second year in Miami. What year was that?
When he was 26.
What year was that?
That's like
what year was that?
What 2000?
But I'm saying no. He shot 40 that year. I'm saying, but he was always shooting.
He came in the league at 03 at 18.
I'm gonna let y'all have this one.
Wait, what wing player scores 30 plus, 28 plus, only driving to the basket?
Yeah, LeBron. It didn't look good, but LeBron he wasn't.
That goes back to my point.
But he was shooting about 38, 39.
Oldest, sorriest skill guy ever. I'm not calling him sorry. Y'all listen to him.
No, I get exactly what you say. He don't have a bag. I get exactly what you mean. But the thing is, the way that you say, like, listen, I agree that he's not the most skilled, but God, listen, you can't try and tear this man down and try and make.
I called him the coldest. I said coldest.
That's like a backhand comment.
But to be skilled, it gotta be fluid, right? It's Kyrie's package is fluid,
and that's
right?
where I agree. That's where
Kobe is fluid, right?
Yeah. But listen,
we agree on that.
LeBron's a bigger guy, right? So even his ball handling, him driving to the cup, it's going to look awkward because he's a big guy. So name a big guy who got a skill that looks fluid like that. Name a big guy.
T-Mac.
Victor Wembanyama.
T-Mac.
Victor Wembanyama.
T-Mac was as heavy as LeBron.
He talking about a big, but like even so, like for instance,
no, you talking about saying, but T-Mac, how tall is T-Mac? 6'7", 6'8".
But I'm talking about size or like physical weight.
On. So look, can we agree that Zion movement is more fluid than LeBron's?
Yeah,
I would think so.
Yeah,
because I think he understands his body.
That's one.
But
I'm talking about ball handling. His like the way that Zion, his offensive bag is more, as far as in dribbling the ball, creating space, is more advanced than what LeBron got.
Well, wait a minute, create space? No, I don't think so.
LeBron got
yeah, he don't create space.
Okay, maybe to get to the basket. Hey, look, Zion be creating space. He just don't shoot.
Hold on, but we going in a whole another direction.
No, because we talking in the.
But do y'all get what I'm saying though?
I get what you're saying. I don't think like that's why I brought up the point. Like you wouldn't take a 6'2" unathletic.
I get what you're saying. I just don't feel like I don't feel like Kyrie's the most skilled ever. I think he's one of the most skilled, but I would give him most skilled ever.
So let's think about it this way.
I would probably take Steph over him.
Hold on. Who would you teach your son to play like if you know for a fact he gonna average out between 5'8" to 6'2"?
Kyrie, Steph, or Chris Paul?
I say Steph.
Or Steve Nash. Steve Nash is another one. If you have no athleticism at all, you watch
Iverson.
Allen Iverson was
you can't tell your kid to be Allen.
You heard Kobe Bryant
6 feet jumping over Marcus King.
Allen Iverson is one of the greatest ever.
Your favorite player, Mike. Kobe said, "We lucky he ain't 6'5".
Sure, yeah. But here's the thing about it.
But he was still extremely athletic.
3-level score.
But listen to me.
Not 3.
The reason why people love Steph. The reason why people love Steph is Steph looks like the average American.
Right.
Everybody ain't gonna be 6'8". Everybody ain't gonna be quick as AI. But when you look at Steph, he built himself into what he is now. My son can say, well, if Steph did it, I can do it.
Right.
My son can't say if Kobe did it, I can do it. Kobe's remarkable. Mike's remarkable. LeBron 6'8". Penny was the person you look at, you be like, oh, he looks just like me, is going to be Steph. So again, like Dante say, if my kid anywhere between 5'8" and 6'2", look at Steph here. Period.
That's it. So I mean, we can all agree to disagree. All right. Because it's so many great players, bro. I don't think nobody's wrong in this one, honestly, bro. Like if you say Steph, you're not wrong. Meech, who you had? Who you picked? Did you pick Kyrie?
Allen Iverson.
So Allen Iverson is your most skilled player.
Oh man.
All right, Me's going with Allen Iverson. That's who he wants. That's who he wants. Allen Iverson.
Kyrie had better ball handling.
Actually, yeah, Kyrie
had better ball handling. He's a better.
Kyrie is more flashy with his ball handling.
No,
all right,
hold on.
That's
that
ratio. That means you're not turning over the basketball. That's really real ball handling.
Wait. Kyrie. Kyrie's a defensive ball handler, if that makes sense. Like he do counters for your count for whatever you're doing on
Yeah.
And his
Chris Paul's the ball handler, a great ball handler, and Steph Curry.
Yeah, but we saying like Kyrie gonna get wherever he want to go. It's flashy, but it's skillful. Like his flash comes with a lot of skill. Yeah. And let's hold on now. AI, we gotta admit, he probably could run a 4.2.
He could have been he would have been a football player.
He jumped.
He was a football player.
He could have been.
We talking about the NFL. Oh, we said, bro. He jumped on Marcus Camby neck and boomed on him. Yeah. So, like, kids ain't gonna be that.
Yeah.
Kids ain't gonna be that.
Yeah. But he was 6 foot maybe.
Yeah, but it was supreme athleticism. He had Donkey Kong.
But you said 5'8". If my kid is gonna be 5'8", right? That's as close as you're gonna get to it.
I'm saying so he better be able to shoot and make every single basket available, and that's Kyrie Irving.
So yeah, man. I mean, we all gonna agree to disagree on this one. I think everybody has a great point with who they chose. You know what I'm saying? You really can't go wrong when it comes to skill. It's all opinion based, but Dante gonna think he right. Like
I am right because I am.
He's gonna think he's the most right. Yeah, I mean everybody's not always gonna agree with you, Dante.
Hey, anybody watch? Hey, the people that's out there watching right now, let us know what you think.
Don't worry. A lot of people ain't gonna watch right now, but they gonna watch these clips when I post.
Hey, make sure when y'all post our clips, make sure you clip this.
They came after us on the Isaiah Thomas stuff last week. So
yeah, they did.
You gotta watch. I'm telling you, they gonna come out.
They be on.
Tune in to the Mike to Mike podcast every week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks, and like always, see y'all next week.